So hi everyone, good afternoon. I want to take a moment to express gratitude towards my teacher, Dušan Meding, for inviting me here today to be a part of this conference and for giving me such opportunity. I had an amazing time and I'm sure tomorrow will be amazing as well. So my topic is religious and secular examples of church mosques. And today we are diving into an interesting topic, and that is turning churches into mosques. And what does that mean for us today? Today, we will take a look at two examples. So one is located here in Ulcinj in Montenegro, and that is a church mosque. And the other one, as we all know, is the most famous example of church mosque, and that is Hagia Sophia in Istanbul. And we will see how different countries decided to preserve this cultural heritage and how are they dealing with this issue. So imagine these buildings as time capsules holding stories from different cultures and religions. And from famous landmarks like Hagia Sophia in Istanbul to Church-Mosques in Ulcinj, they're like living history books. And since both of them in one period in their history served both as a church and as a mosque, we ask ourselves, should we treat them as museums, preserving them for their beauty and history, or should they be a place of worship? And who are we to say it should be a mosque or it should be a church? So first we will take a look at Church-Mosques in Ulcinj, and it was built in 1510 as a Catholic Church of Saint Mary, and after Ottomans conquered Ulcinj, it was turned into a city mosque in 1693, and the minaret was added. As you can see on the photo, it was supposedly destroyed during the earthquake that happened in 1979, but there are no accurate information in the official publications. So it was fully restored in 1975 in order to house the museum. And today it is preserved as cultural heritage and is open to everyone interested in this.
So it was destroyed before, it's 1975, you said, the conservation, or?
It happened, it turned into a museum.
So earthquake was
later.
79, so it was definitely before the earthquake,
Yes.
I guess.
This transformation reflects the complex history and coexistence of different religious communities in the area over centuries. Now we will take a look at Hagia Sophia in Istanbul, as we all know is the most famous example of a church mosque, and it was originally a church that later became a mosque, reflecting the changing times in Istanbul, and it was built in 537 during the Byzantine rule in Turkey, and it was a church until 1453, and when Constantinople fell under the rules of Ottomans, it was turned into a mosque. So in 1935, the Turkish government, on its path to secularism and during the presidency of Kemal Atatürk, decided to turn the mosque into a museum, so to preserve its history and all of it without being confined to just one religion or just one group of people. And this transformation caused a lot of controversy because of the religious tension, because it holds significance to both Muslims and Christians, and it caused a lot of debate and a lot of fights between two religions. It is a multicultural symbol, and maybe this transformation into a mosque now can send a different message that maybe now it belongs just to one religion or one group of people, and the other religion and group of people is excluded from it. And the secular tradition of Turkey, Turkey has a secular tradition established by Kemal Atatürk, the founder of Turkish Republic, and this conversation back into a mosque is seen by some as a departure from that path and maybe a move towards religious symbolism and convenience. So what is the solution? We know that historical sites can have different meanings for different people, and it is a reminder about ongoing conversation about how we preserve our heritage, and also while respecting different beliefs and cultures. And the debate over the fate of such highlights broader tensions surrounding identity, nationalism, and religious freedom. And at the very end, we are left with the question, like, should these spaces serve primarily as museums or place of worship? And while the answer may not be clear-cut, what is evident is the need for dialogue, understanding, and compromise, and whether these buildings in the end function primarily as museums or places of worship. What matters most is the value they embody, and only through dialogue and cooperation we can build a more harmonious and inclusive society, and it's also essential to foster tolerance and mutual respect to address any potential conflicts or tension arising from such issues, and additionally promoting heritage preservation and acknowledging the historical significance of religious sites can contribute to understanding and reconciliation among diverse communities. Thank you.